Hello guys, and welcome back to Liva. In today's video I want to talk about the importance of priorities in your life, why they are so important, and how you can actually figure out your priorities with the answering of a few questions. With this video comes a little extra in Instagram support, which is going to give you a lot of information, thoughts and tips on priorities and prioritizing. The whole week will be priority related. The whole week after this video goes up will be priority related on my Instagram account, so make sure you check that out and follow me there in order to get all the great information you might need. When you cannot meet your priorities in any aspect of your life, you will over time lose joy in what it is that you're doing and will eventually burn out. You define your priorities as your priorities define you. What does that mean? It means that whatever action or behavior you allow the higher priority in your life, that action or behavior then becomes a big part of your life and will become a big part of you, and it will define you and your life at that moment, at that day, at that week, the month, the year, and so on and so forth. So when you find that your priorities don't fit, it is time that you sit down for yourself and figure out what has changed, why it has changed, and where your new priorities lie. It is absolutely normal that priorities shift as we reach different stages in our lives, as we grow more mature, older, or we have found that our life circumstances have changed completely. It's not the priority of should I write that outline for my presentation now, or should I work on a video right now. Those are not the priorities I'm talking about. I am talking about the priorities that are really fixed and stable in your life because they are so important to you. And this video is about finding those priorities, those major, massively important priorities. Research has shown that human behavior is goal-directed, and maybe you have already heard of the action goal theory. The action goal theory says that when you have a goal, then your actions are such that help you to achieve this goal. Carrying out your actions actually enables you to shape your own self and your own life and your environment. Learning to define your priorities and planning are actually such powerful tools to change your life and your environment for the better. Once you have your priorities set, it is time for you to define your goals and to map out your action plan. These steps will help you to lead you towards your goal. It is not that you have to write down every single little step, but like just a general idea of what your future path will look like and to see what it feels like. In order to know where your priorities lie and what your purpose in life is, you need to make some time for yourself to slow down, to step back a little and see more clearly where you are, where you have come from, and where you really truly want to be in 5 years from now and in 10 years from now, but also in your life. Where do you want to go? You can't do that within 1 hour. You can't watch this video and after that sit down for an hour and be like, okay, now I have my plan mapped out. You need just that one day to slow down, to think about it, and then again you need another day or maybe even another week to think about these goals again until it all feels right for you, until your motivation and your excitement kicks in so hard that you cannot wait to start all this. That's when you really know this is it, this is what I want to do and what I want to have in life. Being constantly on the fast lane detaches us from ourselves, as we do not find time to look up, see where we are going, see how far we have come. We just have to make sure we are not crashing into any obstacles here. And slowing down allows you to just reconnect with yourself, with your life, and just evaluate what it is that you have and what it is that you need and that you want. don't worry about anything else and just start dreaming. And clear your schedule for your future life. Please also bear in mind that your priorities are partly determined by the circumstances under which you live. Please do not expect that when you have children and or maybe a single parent even, that your career is now going to skyrocket within the next year. It all needs a lot more time because you have a lot more responsibilities. Now, with that being said, let us discover your deep wishes and dreams. I'm so excited for you. I have a few questions that I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say a little bit more about that. The first question is actually an easy one. Ask yourself what you like to do. Anything that you like to do. From knitting to cooking to painting to reading or teaching even. That is actually where your passion lies, and that is where you draw your energy from. So it's really important to know that this is a huge part of your life that you want to nourish, that you want to make room for. It is an important priority because it is what makes you happy, and as I said, where you draw your energy from. The second question, what are you good at? What would you like to be good at? And what are you not good at? So I guess the second question is actually like a cluster of 3 different questions. What are you good at? What would you like to be good at? And what are you not good at? The thing is, if you feel like, yeah, I'm good at helping people and I really love to do that, I love helping people, but I'm not good with blood, like I can't see blood, then maybe being a doctor is not what your priority, your career purpose in life should be like. You have to find another way to live that part of you of being good at helping other people in a different way. But yeah, just so you understand why there is this cluster of these 3 questions. The third question is a really fun one. I love to do these questions. I always love to do those with my husband. You can do that with your spouse too. It's always like figuring out where on your relationship map you are. When you ask yourself, where are we in 5 years from now and in 10 years from now? Where are we? What will we be like? What will our life look like? What will we have? Where will we live? What do we have accomplished by then? Now, with this question actually comes a problem. There are a few people who think that they cannot answer the question for themselves right now because they feel that they're in a weird transition stage, or everything is kind of not sure right now and hanging by a thread. So they're like, well, I'll just wait that out and see what life will throw into my way. This is not a proactive way, and it actually is a lie. It is just you being really scared and insecure about your future, and you can answer that question. In fact, you should answer that question at all times and just sit down and make the effort, because your life is here and now, and it is happening right here and right now, and not just in 1 or 2 or 3 months or even 1 year from now. It is what it is right now, with all the goods and all the bads in it, and you just have to know where you need to steer your ship. You need to know where to go. The 4th question is about your values. What are your values? Your overall values that are really important to you, that you cannot change or violate, because then you will be really, really devastated and ashamed of yourself and will not feel happy about. With that, it can help to make up scenarios in your head and ask for yourself, how would I react? How would I respond? What would I do in that situation? How do I feel about it? How do I feel if I would have acted in a different way? The 5th question is actually the one that allows you time to dream, And it's not really a question, it's more like a task, because I want you to lie down and dream, or sit down and dream with a piece of paper and a pencil, and just draw out your dream life, like everything that you want to be and have in 5 years and in 10 years from now, or just in life in general. You don't have to put a time window to that, just draw or scribble whatever it is that you want to have or be like in your future life. You do not have to make it really artsy. You can, of course, turn it into a beautiful piece of art and hang it up somewhere where you can see it all the time, and help you to visualize your dreams every day and keep you motivated every day. But if you're like, no, I am really like not good with painting, then don't you worry, just scribble it out. It's just important that you visualize it in your head and see, like, look at it and then tune into yourself and know what you feel when you see that. Does it feel good, or does it feel kind of weird? If it does feel weird, does it feel weird in a good way? Does it make you proud, or does it feel like, no, I don't really see me there? Because then you might just have dreamt somebody else's wish for you and for your life. I know that it can be really tough for some of us to dream their own life, because there are so many people that love us, that implement their wishes into us and put that on our back, and we feel like it is our dream now and it has become our dream, but it's actually not. So really be honest with yourself. There's nobody evaluating your work or your dreams. It is just for you personally. So really be honest with yourself and make sure it is your dream and not that of anybody else. Now, when your drawing is finished, when you think it's finished, you ask yourself the following question, and here comes the question to the task. Ask yourself, how does the drawing reflect my values and my likings? Do they match your drawing, or do they actually diverge from the drawing? Because then you want to rethink your dreams and your wishes and your values, because then you're kind of in an inner conflict. You have discovered an inner conflict within yourself, that either your wishes and dreams or your values and likings are not really the ones that you actually have. So you have to go back on that and reflect back on that again and try to be really, really honest here. Now, the sixth question is about prioritizing. Which of your dreams and wishes are most important to you? Which ones matter for the rest of your life? So it helps a lot here to think or to imagine yourself lying on your deathbed and to ask yourself the question, when I lie down on my deathbed, recalling my past life, what would I really regret not having done or accomplished? Because here you put yourself into that kind of like artificial pressure that life is over at that point. That's it. You're on your deathbed. You're super duper old already. You have lived your life. Your life is coming to an end, and you reflect on all this and want to figure out all the things, or just answer for yourself, see for yourself all the things that you're grateful for and that you are happy to have done and experienced, but also what would you really, really regret not having done or experienced or accomplished at all. Question number 7 concerns a little word that can shake us all very, very hard, as it is really hard to answer sometimes. And that question is, why? Simply why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why do you want to achieve what you think you want to achieve? Why is it that you want to put all your lifetime or a huge amount of your time in your life and your energy into that goal and accomplish it? Why do you want to do this? Now, I know there's a lot to think about, a lot to dream, and I just hope I have been able to trigger you a little bit and to get that little tingling sensation in you a little bit to start dreaming and to start dreaming big in whatever way it is, and to be proactive in shaping your life. I'm so excited for you to be on your mission to finding your priorities in life, and I really hope and I really wish that you enjoy getting to the bottom of yourself, getting to know yourself as you get to know your priorities and your purpose in life. And I will see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe and like, and also follow me on Instagram for the priority week that I have planned following this video here. I see you soon. I wish you a wonderful time. Bye bye.